Hurts. Bloody hell, it hurts. Full credit to the Lions, particularly Hugh McCluggage, and just the way they were able to harness everything we threw at them tonight. Felt like Howie and Myercheck obviously coming into this game underdone, but with two huge structural pillars that we didn't have this evening. And tell you what, in that second term we dug deep, went on that run, and I thought it was ours for the taking. Thought coming tonight it was ours for the taking, but Brisbane at the midfield, at the contest, the ground level ball all over us for too many patches throughout this game, and we unfortunately did not apply enough scoreboard pressure. And even in that second term, when it looked like it was all there for the taking, they just had more swift passages through the middle, and winning those crucial 50-50 balls, just so hard to watch our boys not get enough numbers to the contest and unfortunately not come up with the chocolate. So this hurts. Did feel like a prelim was an absolute bare minimum pass for the Pies this year, and I feel like we made the bronze medal place on the podium. But yeah, just something about not going into next week, if we did make it through, our Pendles. And you'll be looking at Woods for a long time, I think, after this performance, and particularly the great man coming off with that leg injury so early in the match. Clearly shifted energy and momentum early in the game, but I don't believe that was it. I think we had our opportunities. The Lions were just too good at showing up once and once again. This is why we love the game. All things considered, what a year it's been, what a ride. Still love the Pies so much. Everything that they've brought to the table, such good energy. Being a Collingwood supporter with Fly at the helm, but just came up short tonight. Not good enough. And many things to consider over the off-season, not making a granny and what changes to the list look like. But for the meantime, I'm just looking forward to Nick hopefully winning the Brownlow, quite frankly. That's the only thing getting me through this evening. So hope as many of you got to make it to the game tonight, despite it being potentially one that got away. And we show up on Monday ready for the pod, ready to do it all again, win, lose or draw. We love our Pies. Congrats to the Lions. And yeah, that's it for season 2025. That is it. So we got there, but not far enough. Licking our wounds. Marcus signing off. Go Pies.
Alrighty, season 2025 done and dusted. Can't say much more other than we were beaten by the better side of the night, outclassed completely and utterly by an amazing Brisbane Lions outfit. Felt there was lots of moments in the game where we could have got back into it, but by our own making or by factors out of our control, we just couldn't quite keep the scoreboard pressure on, and ultimately the Lions were able to blow the game apart. Honourable mentions to Bo McCreary, Josh Dacos, who I thought tried all night. Our defence tried their backside off all night. But yeah, as I said, very similar to the game that we played in round 21 or whatever it was. The Brisbane Lions got the ball on the outside very quickly. I thought our pressure started really well, but that's exactly what they wanted, just to feed us in like bees to a honey pot and get it out the back. And they did that all the first quarter. We were able to wrestle back the momentum, get it in our favour in the second quarter. And then unfortunately, much like the game that we played in the home and away season, they blew the game apart in the second half. Hurts, but leaving the ground today knowing that we were just beaten by the better side on their night. On to season 2026. Go Poles.
It's all over. The bloody umpires. No, it was, yeah. They had us for probably 2.5 quarters in there. We had that run in the second term and we thought going into half time we're on here, and losing Pendles early, we thought it was going to be tough after that. Felt like we were really deflated and went into our shells for a bit after that. Proud of the effort in the second quarter though, and after that it was just so tough to hold on. My check, Jeremy Howe, you could tell both were seriously underdone, and Howe to me had quite a shocker for a lot of it. My check struggled to get involved at all. Defensively struggled. Brisbane just kicking some real easy soft goals, and it was a difference in the end. But that non-free kick paid on Elliott at the end, just an absolute disgrace. I said it to the boys in the chat, none of these umpires should be in consideration for next week. It was a tough night, and not just because we lost, but some absolute shockers, paid and not paid, for both sides. So unbelievable mark by Elliott though. That is one of the all-time greats, and a pleasure to be here for that. That's it. In the end, we just weren't good enough tonight. Just not good enough this season. It's disappointing, but it is what it is, and we just got to lick our wounds, move on, and look towards next season. Some big changes, I think, need to happen across the board. We're just that % off, and it's not going to improve with the current list at the moment, I don't think, with the ageing list, and some of these boys aren't getting any younger, so a few moves needing to be made, but trust the process, and we'll see you next year. Go Pies.